Today's question is, what will the new heaven and new earth be like? This is a question I get a lot. I've sort of answered it or tried to answer it in the past, but it keeps coming up. It is a question that is worth asking because thinking about it is something that I think is worthwhile. It sort of helps pull us ahead a little bit when life is hard, when the world feels like it's falling apart. It can be helpful to sort of have some directional ideas about where the story is headed. And while the Bible doesn't give us specifics, it gives us a lot of reasons for hope. So when it comes to the details, how old will I be in heaven? Will my knees work? Will we recognize each other? We lost a child. Will that child be the age it was when we lost it, or will that child grow up? Will there be dogs in heaven? Will there be more colors in heaven? I get asked all these questions and I just say, well, look, Scripture doesn't give us a brochure. What it sort of gives us is some promises. And these promises are found throughout the Bible. In the book of Isaiah, for instance, 65th chapter, verse 17, "Behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former things shall not be remembered." And in 2 Peter chapter 3:13, "According to his promises, we are waiting for new heavens and a new earth in which righteousness dwells." And of course, in Revelation chapter 21, where John says, "Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away." So what do we know? What can we actually sort of concretely deduce out of this? Well, the old world passes away. Somehow the brokenness, the death, the decay, the pain, all of that is gone. I say frequently in funeral services, I say, do not be confused. So-and-so did not leave the land of the living to go to the land of the dying. They left the land of the dying. This is the broken world. They left the land of the dying to go to the land of the living. We're told that New Jerusalem, which is sort of code for heaven, that heaven descends to earth prepared like a bride. That God dwells with his people, so there's no more distance, there's no more separation, no more veil. Every tear is wiped away. No more death, no more grief, no more pain. Everything is made new. So it's just a very encouraging, very promising description here. Scripture doesn't give us the physical details, but it paints in relational terms, and the relational terms are all very good. And so I think one of the things that we can sort of hold on to in light of that are some of the ways that we are told we will experience heaven, or what we will experience in heaven. We will experience joy, rest, perfect communion, no more striving, no more hiding, no more hurting, just peace, the presence of God and his people together forever. Can I give you a picture? No. Can I point to where heaven is on a map? No. Will we garden or fly or hike in the new mountains? I don't know, maybe. Will we recognize each other? Yes. Will we laugh? Yes. Celebrate? Yes. Scripture gives us every reason to believe those things will be true. And the point, again, is that the best is yet to come. This is not wishful thinking. It is anchored in God's promise. And this is a promise repeated through the prophets and affirmed by the apostles and fulfilled in the return of Christ. So let the promises of tomorrow steady you for today. Let the promises of heaven remind you that grief is temporary and death is defeated. Let it call you forward towards faithfulness now, because this world is not the end. The new has come. One day it will be fully revealed. Have a good day.